Yo, yo, yo. Welcome to our little wannabe podcast as we get high and talk shit. I'm Max.
Nah, I'm Two Cheese.
Fat boy.
And we got Cube on the ones and twos. But so I figured like the first thing to start off with, the easiest thing will probably be fucking sports. So I mean, what we starting off with? You pick a sport, tell you how fuck we feel about it. What's good? What we starting off with, y'all? Any sport.
We talk about Whitlock, man.
Oh, all right. Jason Kuhn Whitlock.
Big chop, man.
Yeah, but I haven't heard shit about him. What's supposed to happen?
Nah, this guy, his whole career, shitted on Kobe. Shitted on him to the point where, fuck, that fool pretty much painted the picture that he damn near
He always
hated
hated
that
Kobe.
motherfucker.
Always hated Kobe.
And all of a sudden, this nigga came out with the, we're gonna miss you and you're the fucking greatest lady and all this shit. But
This fool?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks gay.
He says a lot of crazy shit.
He looks like Nicki
fool.
Minaj's brother, the one who got arrested. That got
Who?
locked up.
Who?
Yeah. Nicki Minaj's brother who got locked up for raping a kid. But go ahead.
Yeah.
Nicki Minaj brother, you're stupid.
Yeah, I don't know, man. But that's some shit, man.
Nah, I mean that's part of this media game is like we're in an era where everything's recorded. You can't escape nothing no more.
Can't do
Yeah,
it.
it don't matter what you're doing. That's why it's hard to get away with murder now. You know what I'm saying? But
Hey, shout out to OJ.
yeah, my boy.
Not if you got pigs.
That's right, eat it up.
Damn.
But Jason Whitlock, yeah, he literally has a whole montage of just shitting on Kobe his whole entire media career. Videos where Kobe's like, I'm not gonna answer your question because you're reaching, all kinds
it
of
look like
crazy
that for
shit. And
A little bit.
now he's, you're the greatest. Nah, bruh. You can still pay your respects. Be like, you were a great player, and I don't miss you. Don't try to go overboard now, dog. We know how you really feel about shit.
Shit, hey, but on that note, R.I.P. fucking legend Kobe, man.
Hey, R.I.P. for
R.I.P.
Kobe, man.
RP number 8.
Man.
Shit, man. Like everybody knows my goats. Jordan always will be, but I've seen Kobe play more than I've seen Jordan play. Kobe, well, I was about 10 when Kobe got drafted. It was a story, and obviously, if people remember, I'm dating myself, but there was a Sports Illustrated for kids. It used to be a thing. You feel me? So you get in that. So you see that a high schooler got, and it's like I'm 10. I don't know. I'm not gonna grow any bigger than what I was. I didn't know I was never gonna make the NBA. So I was like, damn, I don't even gotta go to college no more. I just gotta get through high school. I can fucking be an athlete already. Like skip that stage. Kobe was definitely an inspiration, man. He was the last of a dying breed. He didn't flop. He didn't bitch. I mean, he was a selfish player, obviously, but whatever. Sometimes you gotta be. R.I.P. to the man, boy.
R.I.P. to the Black Mamba, man.
Don't cry, Max. Don't cry.
Yeah, it's just sad. It's a sad story. I did cry probably like 3 times that day I found out.
Hey, not only that, man. Fucking R.I.P. to all the families involved, man.
Yeah, everybody, man.
Everybody
On that helicopter, man.
I wish that on nobody except for D Wade and the Kardashians.
You feel me? Hey.
That's the truth.
Yeah, why couldn't it have been D Wade?
Yeah.
I said this shit on Facebook. I got kicked out of all my fucking sports groups. I said, let me be completely honest. I said, why couldn't it have been D Wade and his son? You feel me? I didn't specify any son or whatever. I just felt like I hate D Wade. I don't care if he dies. And he's a great player, though. Don't get me wrong. Great player, probably top 5 shooting guard all time.
People will still be sad.
Yeah, some
Not
other
equal-
people
not
will
equally,
be.
not
Not me, but it was in the heat of the moment. It was directly after I found out that Gigi also died with Kobe. So right away it was just like, who's the NBA player I hate, and do they have kids? All right, cool. But obviously everyone took it as you're talking about the game one. I was like, oh man. So that blew up. Was an ugly situation, but I don't really give a fuck, And that's just everyone has a right to feel that way. So people feel that way about other athletes. They don't give a fuck if they die because of whatever reason. For whatever reason, people feel about Big Ben.
But I was watching some crazy shit on YouTube about some conspiracy video on fucking Kobe's death. And that dude was saying about how D Wade's crying looked really fake.
It was.
And
dude, see, there's the thing. Out of every single athlete that gave their condolences, D Wade was the only one that chose to, let me put on my selfie cam. Let me go live. Oh, everybody, I'm crying. Who does that? That's not a man thing to do. Everyone else typed some shit out probably because they were crying and didn't want to be seen like that. Other people maybe in the middle of doing an interview and reminiscing start crying. But like, who's in the middle of crying and really feeling mourning for someone, and then says, "I'm gonna jump on Instagram. I'm gonna jump on," like that's weird to me, man. There's a lot of things about him as a man that I don't respect. As an athlete, I can't deny his greatness. So, but I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd much rather have D-Wade gone than Kobe. Like, you know, I don't want to lose Iverson. You know what I mean?
No, I can't let Iverson.
You feel me?
Not only that, but the things that Kobe was doing outside
Oh,
of basketball,
yeah.
man, and the things that fool was like, you know what I mean? Like, he was already on the works to do, man.
Mm-hmm. He was
all the jobs and all this other shit he was gonna create for all the people. You know what I mean? All this other, you know what I mean? Just the fucking path he was putting his people in.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's crazy because I know, you know, I'm no Jason Whitlock, but you know, I've argued against Kobe fans, you know, like this, that, and the other thing, you know. So I'm not gonna sit here now and try to say, oh, he was the greatest. But the shit he was doing off the court, he didn't do it for attention. He wasn't announcing his shit. He wasn't like, hey, I did this, I did that. He was focused on his family, focused on his daughters. Yeah, like I said, last of a dying breed, man. Last of a generation of real men and men in the NBA and just men in general. But you know, even with all the shit he was gonna do for women, they still don't deserve as much money as men. So we can just nip that in the bud. I mean, like, they don't deserve more. Yeah. They don't even deserve what they're getting. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest real quick, though. If a WNBA player dies right now, nobody's going to be mourned. Except for their families.
Lisa Leslie, man. Cheryl Swoops, man. I mean, I remember the golden age of women's basketball, but just being a young kid, being a fan of basketball in general. But once you realize, like, they're not as good as not even college dudes, probably.
D1. Maybe D2.
That's a stretch still.
Shit, I know
girls don't dunk.
I'm gonna sound ignorant as fuck, man, but I
don't
didn't
grow
even
that
know
tall.
there was a WNBA until like fuck, man. Maybe like 10 years ago.
Nah, I knew there was one since like maybe 2005 when I was like about 10.
I think it's
because
I
it
don't
tripped
know
me the fuck out because I was not women like.
I don't know the stats, but Q could probably look it up. But I think it started like in '96, like when it first popped off. So I mean, I was already like 10 at the time, so and into sports, so. I remember Lisa Leslie scoring 100 points in high school. I didn't watch it, but I remember hearing the stories about it. I remember seeing, you know, Cheryl Swoops and Tamika Coleslaw or whatever. And
Coleslaw?
I don't know where that is. Coleslaw, some shit.
With 96, man, I was mourning the death of Tupac as a 5-year-old, man.
Yeah. 96. What about you? What were you doing in 96, fat boy?
I was the members.
Yeah. So now you know who's OGs and who's the babies here.
Now you know who's 50 and who's not.
But I mean, when it comes to women, it's like women, there's, look, this is going to sound harsh, and whoever hears this is a woman is probably going to be like, what the fuck? But, I mean, you guys should just be lucky we gave you guys your own league. Like, let's be honest about that. Like, we gave you your own little place on the side. You feel me? Because you know you can't compete with us. You can't step on the court with men. I'm not saying me. Like, a WNBA player will fucking destroy me. But I'm saying the best of the best, you know what I mean? The worst player in the NBA will probably be the MVP every year in the WNBA. The worst player. Your most worst. Cristiano Felicio, the trashiest nigga on the Chicago Bulls that I wish we would get rid of, would be fucking Wilt Chamberlain in WNBA. So, why do you think you deserve money? Like, people don't watch your games. Don't care about you.
Yeah.
Like, but we gave you your own league. You're welcome. And that's for every sport. So I think the real solution is not the pay grade. I think the real solution is let's just get rid of men and women shit. Let's all compete since we're all equal, right? And let's see. Are you really one of the best basketball players, regardless of gender, in the league? I mean, in the world. No, you're not. You're not going to do it.
I wouldn't say boxing, though.
In no sport. In no sport. No.
I wouldn't say combat sports.
See, but combat sports is like the only sports that women are like, okay, yeah, we probably don't deserve as much as you got. We get it. You know?
Nah, but
if I were to see,
but that's not true though, because man,
don't make it a no, but make it possible.
You put a heavyweight female MMA fucking fighter. She competing with somebody, man.
No, she's not gonna compete against Wilder,
bro.
If she's good,
who? Okay, we'll say who's the best female fighter? Amanda Nunes, right now. Prime Amanda Nunes, probably the best we've ever seen.
She's like 135?
As far as power, too.
135, right?
135 and 45.
140. Okay, we'll give her the benefit of the doubt.
Nah, she lost one belt, right?
Nah, she got both. She
still got both. She had that boring ass fight against the old girl. She just laid on her the whole time.
Somebody got stripped of the belt, and
Oh, I mean, she might have gave up one belt. I don't know. I
Or
didn't
was it
even know
Henry
news.
Cejudo? It could have been Henry Cejudo you're thinking of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it might
so,
be
yeah.
Henry Cejudo.
Okay, so we'll
because-
say Amanda Nunes, right? Probably the best one we've ever seen. That's the cream of the crop. We haven't seen a female fighter, period, in the history of sports that could hit like her and do her thing.
But
At her weight,
would she be able to beat fucking Max Holloway?
fuck no.
Would she be able to beat fucking Alexander Volkanovski?
No. Jose Aldo, no. She doesn't have a chance.
Monogradov.
And we're talking about MMA. Now, if they're just going to do
Zabit?
jiu-jitsu, she
Fucking
might be able to
alphabet
tap
soup.
a couple dudes out.
Zabit Nurmagomedov Shiripo.
Yeah, yeah.
Look at this little mini Joe Rogan.
That's that fool's name, man.
Damn.
No disrespecting
But
that.
it's like she's not seeing anyone at her weight. And we'll say, all right, we'll even give you a handicap,
nah,
and you can pick
I'll
someone
give
10 pounds smaller. You're
I
not
might
gonna
give
beat
her
him.
Jeremy Stevens.
Fuck Heathen Stevens, dog. He'll decapitate her.
okay.
I'm saying women. I mean,
Because he's about
We're
to say,
giving
"Bye."
Uriah favor, man.
Com-
Yeah, give me my favorite. That's the fair one.
combat sports is
A one-legged Dominic
know,
Cruz, man.
You don't hear really women in combat sports like I should get paid like John Jones. Like they realize.
I
their
mean, I don't
place.
think
Who's
they
that
should
one
get
fucking
paid
big-ass Brazilian
like
jiu-jitsu fighter?
100 mil, but maybe they should get like a good, maybe like 2, 3
I think every athlete. I mean, every
over
fighter.
a mil. You know what I mean?
I think every
Because
fighter should get more money than they get. I think fighters should make more money than NBA players. and
Every
football
fighter
players.
should be making over millions because just the medical expenses themselves, bro,
The trauma they're taking
and all that
the
shit.
damage.
Like that shit doesn't even. All that shit.
Hey, like
man.
they say, you play sports, you don't play fighting.
That's what I'm saying, man.
You feel
Like
me?
that's
you play bad. That other shit's a game with
yeah,
a score. This
yeah.
ain't that.
That's why motherfuckers are able to take days off and fucking, you know.
That's
what
why
I
they
mean?
only have 2-3 fights a year.
They're able to go quiet for a few games. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
you know.
But I mean, but women's sports in general, it's like I'm happy. You know,
Gabby Garcia.
Nah.
Hey,
Gabby Garcia.
Gabby
against John
Garcia?
Jones.
Hold up,
Against
hold
John Jones.
She's trash.
Hold up,
This
hold
is
up.
women.
hold up.
She's 205.
Lingerie football league, though.
Okay, I'm all for that, and they should get
Yeah.
paid more.
Yes.
But not for
Yes.
kids. But not for kids. Just not in the time that
but
kids can
has-
watch that shit.
Nah, but that's just strictly adult.
Yeah,
You know what I
strictly
mean?
Because
adult.
they are showing their athletic prowess.
Hey,
They
those
doing
bitches
all
be
of that.
hitting, bro.
They do.
hitting
Hey, they
hard.
be hitting.
They
hitting hard.
yeah.
And,
They
for-
work on their hitting too, I bet.
For the record, I'm gonna say bitches a lot because like Cat Williams.
And that's
said,
no
I don't know you.
disrespect to nobody.
No, it's
Yeah.
disrespect to some of them, but don't take it as.
If you a bitch, you know you're
Hey,
a bitch.
exactly. You know, like.
If it offends you, then you know who
Yeah,
you
you
are.
know who it is.
And
You
if
know
you
what I
get
mean?
offended, then you're probably one of the people that you
Oh,
think you're the head
if
bitch
you're
in
gonna
charge. You're
offend-
the HBIC, so fuck out
Put
of
it
here
this
with
way,
your
if you're
shit.
easily offended, just turn this shit off.
Yeah.
Right now. I mean, if you haven't already.
Disclaimer, we don't care. Just gotta throw that in there.
It's definitely not for the fucking weak-minded or
Yeah,
the sensitive
nah.
ears.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Everybody's opinion is their own. I must put that disclaimer out there because my opinions are very crazy at times. But I don't give a fuck because I have stuff to back up everything I feel. Like, on to another sport. I mean, we kind of dibbled into boxing. You know what I'm saying? In combat sports,
We
there is a
gonna dibble
UFC
into
card
boxing.
on Saturday.
John
You know?
Jones, baby.
John Jones. I think we're all
I'm ready.
picking John Jones.
I don't know, man. I'm
I'm picking by stoppage
to-
of some
for-
sort.
To me, I always root for the underdog. You know what I mean? Just because I got that underdog mentality, and I've been the underdog my whole fucking life. You know, so Dominic Reyes. We'll see what it is, man.
Oh, you going with Reyes?
I'm going with Reyes. Man. For
Damn.
one, he's fucking Mexican.
this
This motherfucker's from like.
ain't prison.
But
dog,
he's
you're
from
cool.
LA.
He's
though.
from Victorville.
He is from LA. That's
Who?
like LA,
He's from
Victorville.
Victorville. Victorville's up north, nigga. What are you talking
thought it
about?
was-
Zach?
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking.
Nah.
No, it's
That's
not.
South
No,
Pacific
it's by
right now.
Hesperia.
Bro, that's up north. I pass by Victorville when I go camping.
Okay. So obviously, Two Cheese has a real gang mentality about these things.
Nah.
Not praising, not
That's
prison
not
in
even
the
the
safe
game
space.
mentality, man. You just, oh shit. You just gotta
Yeah.
stick with your own people, man.
Oh,
It's right
there
there
you
with
go.
what's it called?
What? Yeah, it's down south.
Yeah, down
Okay,
south.
then what's up north? Is it Vacaville? Up north is Vacaville?
It's somethingville.
Oh, yeah.
There's all kinds of villes up north.
Oh,
Okay.
he's from Victorville or Vacaville?
Victorville.
No, I didn't know he was
Victorville.
from California.
Victorville?
He's from Victorville.
Either way, he's from California. He's Mexican, so you're
Either
picking
way.
him.
Nah, I don't really fuck with him like that now.
Either way.
I just think he's too cocky coming at the goat.
Nah,
man.
he has
Nah,
the mama.
see, the
He has the
thing
mama
is, like-
Luna. You can't fuck with him with the mama Luna.
Nah, see, I think it's just being like
Because I don't think his shit
portrayed
goes.
wrong, man. Cause that fool, like I seen Food
who's he
Truck
beat?
Diaries.
He's a
Weidman's
hard-ass
his best
worker.
win.
I seen Food Truck Diaries.
Weidman
Man.
is his best win, and Weidman himself is overrated.
And Jacare, I think. Did he fight Jacare?
He did.
Did
Yeah, but look, the people he fought were 185. The people who were like, all right, I don't want to cut weight no more.
Yeah.
He's still cutting weight. His walk around, I think, is like 225.
He's not cutting that much sense.
Yeah, but he's solid. He is
What,
a
at
solid
205?
athlete.
At 205?
Yeah, he's a solid athlete. Don't get me wrong, he's a built athlete, but
Good luck. I mean, he has
John
a puncher's
Jones-
chance. He has a puncher's chance. We'll give him that.
yeah,
Like everyone does.
well, I see how he moves. He moves, but I don't think he's
I
gonna be
think,
able
I
to move
think
against
he's,
John
I think
Jones
he's
like
gonna.
that.
I think he's gonna come to try to finish Jones early because I think he's trying to prove a point, and I think Jones is gonna catch him
Fucking
slipping.
dog.
So, shit. Who else is on that card?
Fucking
Valentina.
Yup. That's the
I don't know who she's
headline.
fighting, but I'm always picking her. So I'm biased.
Hold on. That fool got wins over OSP, Vulcan, Weidman. I mean, those are pretty good dudes, though. I mean, those are top ranked dudes.
But they're all like, who are they in the long scape of things? Like right now,
I
they're
mean,
decent, but
He fought everybody at the end
none
of
of
their
those
career.
people are Hall of Famers.
He fought everybody at the end of their career. When John Jones fought everybody that was great at that time, it was during their peak almost. At the
Well,
end
a
of their
couple of
peak.
them were a little older, but
Yeah, but it wasn't when they were like out
yeah,
the door.
They were,
weren't out the door.
they were still winning fights
Yeah,
before and after.
Weidman's been out the door.
And he finished them.
Zachary's been like, damn, bro, you just.
Dude, Weidman's overrated. He only got a
Yeah.
name because he knocked out Anderson.
And he broke,
That's
and
it.
because Anderson
broke
broke
Anderson's
his leg.
leg.
No,
That's it.
he didn't break Anderson. Anderson broke his own leg.
Hey, he checked it, man. That's what
Yeah,
you're supposed to do.
yeah. But it's like he done that kick 1,000 times. There's just
He's-
that 1 in a million chance.
He's been overrated. Just like Rocco was overrated. These dudes breaking the pressure.
Russell is
like,
overrated.
all of them, you know. So
He is. He has no
hopefully he's
chin.
done.
He
Hopefully
has
he's done.
no chin.
Yeah. Who else is on that card? Anyone else of
The fucking Black Beast.
Oh, Derek Lewis. Who's he
Derek
fighting?
Lewis. He's fighting fucking.
Man, I hope she says some fucking ridiculous shit after.
Some guy. I don't know. The
I
fucking
love
lava
that fool's
fucking-
post press conferences.
Oh yeah,
His
it's got to be
post
some
speeches.
crazy shit.
I want him to go to the White House. I want him to go to the White House. So
Black
bad.
Beast.
Yeah, I don't know if you're Latifi.
Oh, the Latifi.
Latifi.
Okay, that's a good one. But I got Black Beast.
Yeah, he got Black Beast.
Hopefully by KO. Hopefully it's not a Nagano Black Beast situation.
Yeah, I don't.
That shit was
I
the
don't really
worst
care
fight
about the
ever.
other heavyweight fight though. The fucking Juan Adams and Justin Tafa.
Yep, don't know.
Yeah.
Just stop looking at that card now.
Yeah.
But Wilder Fury Part 2 is coming up from boxing. Who we got on that one?
Fury. I'm gonna say Wilder.
I'm gonna be a spectator, man.
You don't care?
It's not that I don't care. It's just they're good, man.
I'm going.
You know.
I honestly I feel like Fury won the first fight. I was all over it. I feel like he won by at least like 2 points.
Yeah,
even.
I say 1 point Fury. I'm
Yeah.
with you on that one.
I didn't watch it,
but
man.
I
seen
think
the-
Wilder's gonna knock him the
I
fuck
seen
out.
I seen the highlights
I
and I
think
seen some YouTube videos.
I watched
and
every
shit.
round and scored it while I was
So
watching.
I'll watch this one, but I don't know, man. Like I said, it's just like I said with the Super Bowl. I wasn't gonna make any predictions, even though I'm a fucking Niners fan.
Oh, here we go.
I wasn't gonna make
Dun,
any
dun, dun,
predictions,
dun.
but
We're back to Super Bowl.
We have 2 Niner fans in the house. Me personally, I used to be a San Diego Charger fan, but they moved to LA, and I was like, nah, I can't be at Los Angeles. Like, if anyone knows anything about LA and SD, it's not the same. They're not united. The Bay's somewhat united. Like Oakland and Frisco fuck with each other a little bit. Obviously not Niner Raiders, but as far as the people, but the people of LA and San Diego don't fuck with each other like that. So I picked the Chargers when I was younger. I used to be a Cowboy fan. But then I was like, why don't I like the California team? This is crazy. But I didn't want to be Niner or Raiders, so I ended up moving to San Diego, so it kind of worked out. But they moved to LA, so no more. I just watch football, but the homies here, still some scars, some pain from
it's
Sunday.
a tough one, man. It was a tough one, but it was a good game overall. You know.
Kyle Shanahan.
Throughout the whole
Garoppolo?
thing, man, they just
221
kept hyping
and
up the Chiefs. They were leaning more towards that way.
They've
You
been
know what I
they've
mean?
been
But it
blowing
was-
up the Chiefs the whole fucking time.
I mean, there's a reason why.
I mean,
Obviously.
yeah, definitely, man, definitely. But I mean, when you don't call those few calls that they, you know, those missed calls, man, that changes the game. You know.
What calls do you think changed the game after the point where
Well, we were
they
driving.
still had a chance?
We were driving, and then we couldn't convert on third down because they, you know, basically hit Jimmy Garoppolo in the face, you know, and they didn't call, which would have gave us 15 yards and a first down, which would have put us
Do you remember
over the
like what
50.
point of the game it was? Because what I'm
Yeah,
talking
that-
about is
yeah,
you
that
guys
was,
are up 10.
That was in the fourth quarter.
You guys are up 10
That was
with
in the fourth quarter when we were
6:20 left to
driving.
go.
Yeah, exactly. That was in the fourth quarter when we were driving. After that,
So you're saying after the Chiefs scored?
after the Chiefs scored, we were driving, and then we punted. We had to punt because that happened, and then after that happened, that was before the Chiefs scored, and then we were driving again, and then after we punted, that's when that whole Sherman shit happened. Sherman
He got burned by Watkins.
Well, he got burned because the lineman fell. The lineman fell, so there was no pressure on Mahomes on that way. So
no, but he got burned off the line. When they showed just the
Yeah.
release, the video of just Watkins on the release,
he got
killed
burned.
him.
Yeah, but I'm saying the pressure is what prevents things.
Oh,
like,
yeah, Mahomes had time
it
to
helps
find
those
that.
things. So Mahomes just stood there, and he's seen the whole thing. You know what I mean? Because he's seen the lineman.
I think that
slip.
no huddle offense
One
changed the
thing
game,
though,
man.
D Ford was not a factor.
Yeah, D4 wasn't a factor. Emmanuel Sanders
wasn't
didn't do
a factor
shit.
for
Kittle
us.
didn't do shit.
I mean, yeah, it
You know what?
definitely
You know
was.
what? I wish Pettis was in the game. I really wish Pettis
was,
would have been in the game.
It was a tough
I mean,
loss, man.
It was tough, but I look at it as like
But,
all the big dudes. I mean,
Or even fucking Goodwin.
All the
Goodwin
big dudes
would've
didn't
been-
show
would've
up.
been fucking great.
Yeah, he was.
Richard Sherman himself apologized and said that he didn't do good, and he's sorry. He's put on his Twitter. I don't know. Probably someone can pull it up, Q, because that's what you here for. But like it was a tweet about like he should have played better and he'll be better or some shit. Like he had a bad game.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
But he's the only one taking accountability for his actions. I haven't heard Kittle or Garoppolo say like I should have done better. I fucked up.
Yeah,
Because Kittle didn't do shit all postseason.
Yeah, Kittle said that he definitely
What's
should have played better, and that him looking at his coach, you know what I mean, like that shit, you know what I mean, it just leaves a bad taste in the mouth, man. Especially knowing how far they came, man. Like we were 4-12 last season to 13-3.
Yeah,
that's like the Harbaugh season. You know what I mean? When Harbaugh came in, we were 4-12 the season before. We went 13-3 when he showed.
I mean,
up.
I was hating early. When they were 8-0, I was hating. I ain't gonna woof. You know what I mean? You already know. I was like, I ain't playing nobody. These next games will. But those next games, against pretty good teams.
We beat Aaron Rodgers
showed.
twice.
You guys always beat Aaron Rodgers.
No, we
Yeah.
don't. No, we
In
don't.
the playoffs, yes,
we
we
I
do.
mean, in the playoffs, yeah.
As
but
a recent,
Always.
the Packers have been no matchup for us.
Since the Kaepernick days.
Yes,
You guys been
yeah.
smacking the Packers.
Once Kaepernick ran all
There's-
over them, it killed their
It's
confidence.
just sometimes there's
100%.
certain teams you guys just don't get past. It's like the Chargers with the Patriots. Chargers have never beat the Patriots in Philip Rivers' career. In regular season, in postseason, they don't matter. They just don't win.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to this draft though, man, because Big Dick fucking Joe
Oh, Big Dick Joe.
is about to go somewhere.
the
man.
Bengals?
I hope.
Or do the Bengals trade out?
I hope to trade out, man. I hope he don't go. I mean, he can be the next big
But-
thing over there, but AJ
But
Green
what
is on
team
his
is
way
willing
out.
to trade out for Big Joe? What team do you think right
Miami
now?
got like 3 first-round picks.
Panthers?
I don't know. I don't know if
Big
they're
Joe
will-
and Christian McCaffrey? Be crazy.
What do the picks
Cam's
look like?
out of there.
What do the NFL picks look like this year?
I'm not up to college, man. I'm the last person to ask
The
that.
Niners have a first and a few fifths. We don't have a second, a third, or a fourth. We traded the second for D
Yeah.
Ford. We traded the third for Emmanuel Sanders, and I forgot what we traded the fourth one for.
Yo, but fucking Frank Clark slid in very nice for D4 spot for them.
Yeah, he
they
did.
For them.
They played good at the end, man.
They
We
did.
Gotta give them
They
that.
did. They
you know what I
did.
mean? Gotta give them that. At the end of the day, it was a beautiful game.
I feel
there was
like,
a few missed calls that should have been called that didn't get called.
The
that
only
are
thing I'm gonna say is
questionable.
that
Both ways.
the NFL gave Andy Reid
But
Andy Reid his ring.
I want to
think they gave it
say
to him,
I
man.
think they gave it to him. Man.
I think they earned
that-
it more
I
than
think so.
anyone
hold
else.
up. I want to say Nick Bosa had probably the
Oh.
best rookie
Oh yeah.
defensive
Oh
rookie
yeah. He's gonna be a
season.
beast, dude.
Probably
And if he's able to
in
get
a
his
while.
brother over there, because if Rivers is out, the Chargers are done. Melvin Gordon don't want to be there either. So I mean, if Bosa wants to get the fuck out of
But
there,
it would
go
have
play
to
with
be in
his brother.
2021 because I don't think we can do it this year.
Nah, we ain't got no cap.
I
We
mean, they
do.
might-
We have like 21 million. You know.
I think the best look
But
would be
we're
for them
losing
to
who-
both
we're
take
losing
less money.
safeties. We're losing Tard.
No, our safeties are cool.
Here's the thing, though. You got
That's
both.
not
Here's the thing.
as-
You got both
What's your corner
Bosa's on your team.
Huh?
It helps your
What's that?
secondary be better. There's no time to fucking throw if you have the two of them on there. That's the point of such a savage.
But the thing about that is we need another corner. We need my bad.
Well, we
corner.
had fucking
Because
Verrett.
So you're saying get rid of Sherman?
No. Verrett is he
We
was.
had him. He would have been
Verrett
good.
is-
as
Verrett never stays healthy, dog. Come on, he
That
came from
and
the
he's
Chargers.
old
He's
and
never
he,
been
like,
healthy.
He
Come on,
would've been good.
this year when he was healthy, he got burned, and with the first play he came in, he got burned for a touchdown on a double move.
I really didn't watch any fucking Niner games. I
So-
fucking worked.
So
Anything I watched was all highlights.
we need
And
we
all
know we
highlights.
need to groom a young corner, man. We need a nice first round corner. You know what I'm saying? And we need to groom him, man, because our secondary is probably the weak link right now of our defense, because everyone from our front to our linebackers and even our safeties with Tart and Jimmy Ward, we're good. Our corners is what's, you know what I mean? That's what we're lacking, because Akello plays good one game, he plays bad the next, and then they got to put Mosley in. You know what I mean? And this inconsistency at the corner spot.
I'm gonna say this: like the fact you guys are even talking about the defense is you're missing the obvious issue. Because your defense is one of the best defenses in the league. The only reason you got there was your defense and your run game. So why don't we address the quarterback and your receivers, which is the real problem? Because
Like
he
I've been
fucking
saying
choked.
since we
Garoppolo
got
choked.
Garoppolo, he tries to be like Brady too much. He can't be Brady.
Nah, but see,
Yeah,
but
he can't.
that's
He
not
can't be
true
Brady.
though. That's not true though.
He tries to stand tall in the pocket
This
like
is
Brady
his
does.
first-
I mean, he plays like he fucks porn stars.
Nah.
you
see,
know what I'm saying? He plays like I don't care. I'm a
I'm
fucking
not the
player.
biggest. I like Jimmy G, but I'm not
Even
like in love with Jimmy G. But
I'm not in love with
He
him.
chokes a lot.
He
There's
does.
how
But
many
he
drop
doesn't,
picks
though.
did he have that
But
could have
he
been pick
doesn't
sixes?
choke, though.
How many times does he like just throw the ball to the other team, or he doesn't know how to take the sack yet?
But he doesn't choke
I
though.
don't
That's the
think
thing.
he's been-
How did he
His
not
stats-
choke?
His stats say it. He's got a lot of fourth quarter comebacks.
Kittle's
When
stats
we
say it
played
too.
when we played the Jacksonville in Jacksonville with that crazy ass game, and it was for their playoffs.
I got an
I
argument
wanna
for all
say-
that.
I
I
wanna
got an
say
argument for
Kittle
all that.
helps-
Go
Kittle
for it.
helps him looks good though.
I'm gonna say this. It's the
What?
Kobe effect. You're the reason you had to come back. So now you want me to give you credit because, damn, you fucking almost gave the game away, but you got it back. Why don't you just dominate the whole game?
He did,
There's reasons why, like there's
In
times
the
when you guys
Jackson-
are winning the game or in good positions. He throws a pick that lets the other team score. So now he has to come back. So it's
yeah,
like
but
I'm gonna
in
give
the
you credit
Jacksonville
when you
game
just
it
do a pick
wasn't like
six.
that. In the Jacksonville game wasn't like that. Our
Okay, that
defense-
one game, but I'm saying in this
But
particular,
but I'm just saying
the Super
like,
Bowl, the Super
okay,
Bowl.
Okay, but
6
I'm
minutes
saying,
left, up 10. They score, you're still up 3. Now it could be on Shanahan for calling so many passing plays.
But how is it that he choked when he was throwing the ball in a few
Wait,
I want to say like 3 or 4
before the fourth
balls?
quarter, he was 18 for 21.
But he
Before.
Before it started going down.
no, but there was like 4 batted balls that were down.
yeah, and you
That's
know,
not his fault.
You know what's crazy though? Chris Jones was crazy in that game.
Oh, yeah,
all
he was tall.
All
He was
those,
getting
all
those.
those were Chris Jones. I was crazy.
That's
because he
what I'm
was
saying.
always
And,
there.
that's
Underrated.
and those are
Underrated
not his
defense.
fault.
Hella
Because
underrated.
if those balls are thrown and completed, those are plays, those are completions. So we have to take it everything.
So
into
then we should be
But-
giving more credit to Kansas City's D then.
But not,
Yeah,
Well, it sounds like
their
definitely,
front
yeah,
four, their
definitely.
front four were fucking
Yeah,
great.
definitely.
They should, their
Definitely.
secondary,
That full Chris Jones is a fucking
fuck their
hog.
secondary. The
That
front
was a
four.
monster.
'Cause if-
Obviously, Pierce, Persons, and our guards could not guard that fool.
I think the biggest difference to me was the poise because Mahomes was getting hit. He was getting hit all game. Those first 3 quarters, but he never broke. He never seemed like he was scared or paranoid. After a while, Garoppolo kind of was just like, I need to steal the ball. Like, they're coming again. And he made a lot of bad decisions. Like, he doesn't know how to just take the sack.
Yeah, I'll say that.
Take the sack.
He definitely
With the
doesn't
shovel.
know.
Come on, the 2-hand shovel pass. Why would you even
not
attempt that in
not
the
even
Super
that.
Bowl?
The first pick, and then he done that.
Yeah.
He did that shit 3 times that looked exactly the same. Where he just throw it to the right and try to throw it out of bounds. But
I'm guilty of it on Madden all the time, like all the time. But I'm not a professional football player that's trying to win a Super Bowl.
yeah,
You
but
know,
I don't have that. I don't see what they see when they're on the field.
That's true.
I don't have a helmet on.
Hey, but Peyton Manning knew
But
to just
at
lay
the
down.
same time, this is his first year as a
true.
starter.
Yeah,
As a starter, so
but
I mean, we
Pat Mahomes is
so-
nice, bro.
So we can't criticize him like all crazy because he did go 13-3, and it was because of him.
Yeah.
Our defense won
Nah.
some. Yes, he won us a lot of games too.
Kittle won you a lot of games.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was
Who threw him the ball?
Kittle don't play well.
threw
Garoppolo
him
don't
the
do
ball?
nothing
No,
else.
even in the
Except for
even,
one game with Eman Sanders.
even in
Who
the
throws
even,
Kittle the ball?
Yeah.
Who gives the ball to Debo on the slot?
Yeah, the Super Bowl. Jimmy was fucking Debo and Jimmy were on some different connection during the Super Bowl.
There was like 3 passes. The rest were runs.
Yeah, but on the run plays, those kind of had some weird ass plays in there.
I know. I loved it.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But when they were up, they stopped calling the trick plays, which got them up.
Yeah, I
started doing
I said they got too comfortable.
Shit.
I said they got too comfortable at the end of the second.
But that's when I start blaming it on coaching. It's like, okay, you got comfortable, which led to Kansas City being able to come back because you guys just started doing dumb shit. And then when you were like still up 3, you're like, nah, we need to throw the ball and try to score again. It's like you're up 3. You're averaging damn near 10 yards a carry at some point when you guys are doing the sweeps and all this other shit. You were confusing the fuck out of them. Then you guys just started doing regular handoffs up the gut. It's like, why not keep doing sweeps and motions and pitches? You know, just because you're up, like, run the ball. Why you put it on Garoppolo to throw 4 times in a row, including 4th down? Like, then it started getting like, ugh. It's the same shit he did in Atlanta. They were up with a comfortable lead. He wants to make Matt Ryan and Julio Jones look good.
But there were a couple of passes that...
But we were running and they were running. They were stuck.
You guys were killing them, though.
But we were killing them off
motions, jet sweeps, pitches, options.
But after that came basic shit, just basic...
And then on the basic runs, we couldn't do nothing on the basic runs.
And then fucking KC's over here stealing plays from the Rose Bowl back in the day.
got a fucking touchdown on a pass.
Huh?
Fucking juice check.
Yeah.
A pass touchdown.
Come on now. Up the gut, like in the middle of the field, too.
Come on now. And nobody even wanted to tackle him. They just let him score. They just died. Like, fuck.
Like, the trickery stopped, and then all of a sudden, it was and that makes it easier for the defense. Like,
and it's like,
he's running up the gut. Oh, he's running off the guard.
It's like they prepared for all our basic shit, but none of our fucking trickery.
Yeah. And you guys came out hitting with crazy fucking shit.
But at the end of the game, fucking, I'm gonna say that.
So is it more on
Chiefs
Kyle
D-line.
Shanahan or is it more on Garoppolo?
I'm gonna say the Chiefs front 4 came in clutch. Because on some of the passes, if you look back at it, you could see that the defense got a figure in there that made the ball go a little bit slower.
The pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was definitely.
But then it's like,
not the defense, it was the front 4 because their quarterbacks weren't really doing much.
Your guys' defense fell apart in the no huddle.
The front, it was definitely the front because they kept disrupting.
They had 9 pressures the whole game.
The Chiefs?
Chiefs?
They only had 9 pressures. Bosa had 12 by himself. And probably most of that was later. Because they were running so much, there was no pressure.
But how many pass deflections they got, though? How many tip balls, disruption of the ball did they get? Because I think that shit had a big factor in the game. Because it looked like simple passes that were right there.
But then all of a sudden, when you got a quarterback that's not good under pressure, too. I mean, come on. We've seen Brady get hit. He's thrown some bullshit, but
if you got people with long ass arms that
he's scared of injuries.
It has to take him a whole year of getting hit to, you know what I mean? Like,
I understand all that shit, but at the end of the day, one youngster showed up and the other one choked when it mattered. Because Mahomes came through. Mahomes is having a pretty bad game.
Well, let's just keep this in mind.
Up to that point,
Garoppolo's on youngster.
What is he?
He's like 27.
Oh, then
Garoppolo's 28. And
that's young for a quarterback.
And the thing is, like, Mahomes has a way better arm than that fool. He's way more athletic than Jimmy.
And I think Shanahan got out coached.
And I think that just has something to do with being black.
Yeah. If you're black, you got a higher chance of being a better athlete. Those are facts.
Yeah.
He's only half though. He's
more
white than black.
They were bred for it.
Fucking Joe.
Big Dick Joe, baby.
Joe.
Yeah. But then again, white collar athletes.
Shout out to the nigga from Clemson, man.
He might be the Sunshine.
Hey.
Yeah.
Do your fucking thing, man. You're nice.
Man. Just be nice in the league because college don't matter. That's amateur sports.
Maybe
man.
gain like 50 pounds, man. But you fucking nice.
But I give a shout out. I mean, I honestly thought the refs did a real good job. I think they did a good job letting both teams play.
No, they did not.
It could have been really ticky tack because, like they say, you can call holding on any play.
It wasn't the holding. It was the.
No, I was actually, but
it was the rough in the passer.
How many holding calls were there in the game? Maybe 1 or 2 in the Super Bowl.
There was like 3. I don't know how many.
I don't even. There wasn't much.
Was a few holding
there wasn't much.
I remember a few of them.
But not like the regular season. Not like the penalties in general weren't really regular season. That's what I liked about it. It's like, let them play. This is football. It's a man's game at the end of the day. You can't do anything else. At least let them play. If you can't fucking clothesline niggas no more. You can't. There's only certain zones you can hit people, and it's just getting softer and softer and softer and softer every year. And now this might be an unpopular opinion, But if you're really trying to do that much, you might as well just get rid of football in general. If that's the case, if you're gonna make it so soft that it's not even the sport that we grew up watching, and in addition to that, on the medical side of things, it's a fucking guarantee you're gonna get CTE. We know what it does to you. So like, what other sport or what other thing in life?
Hey, shout out Antonio Brown, man.
Yo, Antonio Brown get the most CTE ever in the history of CTE. He probably got a
shout
whole
out
new level.
Mr. Big fucking Chest, man.
But I just thought it was interesting too because anything in life that is proven to be like that high of a statistic that you're gonna hurt yourself or fuck yourself up, that shit's pretty much illegal. Anything. Like coal mining and shit, it's like, yo, you coal mine, your lungs are fucked, guarantee you can't do that like that no more. But football's the only one they're like, yeah, we know all you guys are gonna be fucked in the head, but that's cool. Keep it up. Because that's a guarantee. I believe it was like 99% of everyone tested so far has had CTE.
Hey, I think that shit's broken.
Yeah, it's full broken shit.
It's been like, we've been at this shit for a cool minute.
But what other sports we got? We got the NBA.
30 minutes.
NBA.
It's a long time.
So
it's like an hour, 90 minutes charge.
that shit, bro. But the NBA, back to the NBA real quick on this. How are we feeling about James Harden, man? In the beginning of the year, he was the greatest scorer of all time. He was fucking Will Chamberlain, Michael Jordan
He's
part
quiet,
2.
been quiet.
And then he goes and has these dry spells. And
It's
the thing,
been quiet.
you know, the crazy part is even when he shoots shitty, he still gets 25. He's gonna get it from the line. He's gonna make a couple threes out of fucking the 40 he puts up. But I feel like they disrespect players of the past, and by saying these
All I can
comparisons.
say is that dude's probably got the best fucking beard game in the fucking basketball league, and that's it.
Oh, that's guaranteed.
Yo,
That's
all
his
the
step back is
positives I
wet
can
though.
say about
Huh?
that dude.
His step
Oh, his
back
step
is
back's
wet.
well, the legal one is wet. The illegal one's kind of weird, but the legal one. Well,
His
okay,
double
we'll
step
just
back,
go
you mean?
there.
You mean his double step back?
Who got the nicer step back, Harden or my boy Luka?
Luka's like
Luka
it
Doncic.
shouldn't even be. It's so slow. It's like
But it's so smooth.
that's why it's like
It's
it's
silky,
like-
baby.
it's like-
It's Spaniards, man.
Ugh, silky.
That was not
That's
even
finesse.
Spaniard, but you know what I mean?
It's and I'm not even I'm not talking about as far as like
He's a
and then the
rusher.
shot after. I'm talking about the move itself, not who can make it off that, but the move itself. Just, I mean,
It's like
Luka's a fucking stud, dude. I knew he'd be a
is.
stud. Been following him since he was 16, 17 in Barcelona. Only because of that, I saw the story. The 16-year-old Barcelona killing it. I was like, all right, peep this dude. He might be the next. And then he won an MVP and he won a championship. And I was like, he's a winner. He's a winner.
Hey, shout out Messi.
Messi, little baby
Oh, that's what that
HGH.
shit was. It was a timer for the screen. I forgot.
His best fucking, man, I don't know. Ronaldo's up there, man, but Messi, man, he always got the golden boots, man.
I think Ronaldo will actually probably get the longevity stats, kind of like how Bron's getting them, because I think he'll probably last long. Messi's probably on the way out. He's probably got one more World Cup and then he's done. But who knows? You know, maybe he'll stay until the end, until his legs don't work no
Ronaldo just
more.
looks like a fucking cyborg, man.
But that fool's a beast too, man. He's.
That fool's got legs like a fucking damn.
I
man.
love this shit because it's kind of like Magic
No
Bird
homo.
all over again. No homo, yeah. Make sure none. It's kind of like Magic Bird of soccer, though. You got two dudes that are so good that they're competing against each other at all times, and then everyone else is second. You know, like Jordan, he was so good he didn't have anyone. Pelé was so good. I mean, he didn't really have any. You know, but those dudes are always a treat to watch, man.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited for my Mexico team, man.
World Cup.
Chicharito, baby. Chicharito just joined the Galaxy.
Oh, yep.
He got paid. He got fucking paid.
Hey, Summer Olympics is this year, World Cup's next year, and then World Cup North America 2029.
Damn, 2029, man.
It sounds far away, but it's not that far, man. Come on, look, year 2000 felt like it was like 10 years ago. It's 20 years since Y2K, man.
Keep this in mind. It's already February. The month went by hella quick.
Oh,
in my
yeah,
head.
and this
In my
was the
opinion,
shortest month.
Man.
Crazy.
Man, Olympics should
To
be coming up
me,
a couple months.
I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I go to sleep.
Mhm.
I wake up, I go to work,
Rinse and
I go
repeat.
to sleep. That's my fucking day.
and just crank it a little bit in between and get his hands.
You don't need it cranking no more, man. You don't need it cranking when you're married.
Hey, man, you always need to clean out the pipes, man. That's where the retards come from. You get
Man.
retarded ass sperms have been sitting in their pipe for a little too long, man. You gotta flush it out.
That's why you go to playful rounds, man. You know what I'm saying? You get. You know what I mean?
I'm trying to last tonight.
Damn.
Yeah, oh shit. What other? I feel like we're missing something. I mean, baseball, I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch it. I'm game goofy.
Don't fuck with it.
But
there's been a lot of trades happening, not much.
I think the dudes on the Astros, if they get found guilty, they should be kicked out the league forever.
Nah.
Forever.
Nah.
Nah.
Gotta make it harsh. Make no one ever want to do that again.
Why you gonna get mad over somebody you didn't think of? They didn't think about it.
Because it's blatant cheating.
Okay. It was so blatant. Why they didn't catch it in the beginning?
Well, they did.
How they won
No, all the
World
teams
Series.
were already snitching on them. Since
Okay.
like last year, they were doing.
Okay,
they snitched
but
on
they
them.
let it continue throughout the whole
The league
season.
did, yeah. The league.
Let's just make sure they're cheating. You got all these complaints, everything, but you want to wait the whole season.
Sometimes you gotta compile evidence before you make the jump, man. You know what I mean.
Yeah,
Nah,
what you
they,
got?
they should definitely get in trouble.
You don't think?
But-
I mean, how long? Because if they get a year
But it
ban,
should
that's
be-
nothing.
it
Those
should
dudes
be
make so much
maybe-
money. That
Yeah,
don't
it
do
should be
shit.
vacation.
All
It
they're gonna
should
do is
be
juice the
maybe
whole
like
year
a
off.
2 to 3 year ban.
I think
that
a
way-
5-year ban.
A 5-year ban's a little excessive.
I think it should affect their career.
But
two
how
to
for
3
sure you
years-
gonna know the players that were involved?
Because 2 to 3 years puts a lot
I'm
of.
saying the ones that if you got, like I said, if they find out and they can convict them in the court of MLB, right? Or even if this, whatever.
Hey, but we also have to consider that they do get paid a lot, but depending
They
on
too
where
much.
they play, the taxes that they have to pay. Like
They're
the
in
niggas
Texas.
here in
They don't,
California.
they don't have taxes.
Yeah, they do.
Taxes?
Oh yeah, all NFL players have taxes too.
MLB.
No, every athlete.
Yeah.
every
Yeah, but I'm
athlete
saying, even
gets
a
taxed. That's
2-year
why nobody wants to play in California
High
unless they get
Cash
the
out.
max contract because of the taxes that they have to pay here. Not only for that, but they have to pay for the housing
And
taxes,
Florida don't
all
have
that
much
shit.
for athletes.
Texas, that's why everybody wants to go to Vegas. Everybody wants to go
Miami.
to Texas. Everybody wants to go to these tax-free states because they can just max out their fucking deal and live like kingpins. You know, Atlanta and all these fucking places
What was
where
it like?
But
Fucking,
swamp buckets.
I mean, the way I feel is if you're really concentrating on that shit, that's probably why you're not a winner.
well, then again,
I think a lot of those players aren't winners. I
Yeah.
don't think the legends ever worried about I don't want to play out for this team because my taxes. You want to win. You want to win.
Sanders. Sanders did it.
Yeah, but at the same time, you want to be financially
That's
stable for
one.
your future, man.
That's one out of what hundreds of thousands.
But that's the big
Everyone.
one.
But that was the great.
And wait, hold on. He had to go with an established already championship team. He didn't make them winners. He hopped on.
And he said
They were already winning
He
without
said
him.
the reason why he didn't re-sign with the Niners after that 1 year is because we didn't offer him a contract. So I don't know what was going on with that, but
Yeah, but I'm sorry for just Atlanta to San Francisco. Like if he was really thinking
no, we got him
financially,
when he was with the Cowboys.
after the Cowboys.
No, before the Cowboys.
That's what I'm saying. He went from Atlanta to you guys and then to the Cowboys.
No, he went from Atlanta to the Cowboys to us, the Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys! You guys in the back, Cowboys?
Yeah.
Okay.
He was like, "Fuck these taxes."
Yeah. Cali get you.
Fuck
He
these
got a
taxes.
ring out of it though. Fuck it.
Yeah.
I mean, but there's very few players that even have that knowledge. I mean, Shaq was probably another person that's been very about his business, his money, investing, and saving. But he had a father
Shaq's
to
a
teach him
fucking
that.
man, man.
But that's not common for athletes.
I
So
love
they
Shaq.
don't. If you're already thinking about that, and you just got a league like you
I
ain't
love
won
Shaq
shit.
in the full.
I think we need more fathers out there to raise these dudes to be better athletes, better men, all that shit.
Hey, youngins, save y'all's chickens.
You feel me? Shout out Marshawn Lynch.
Shout out Mr. Lynch.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, because this era of sports in general, almost every single sport except for hockey, I don't know much about it. I love watching that
Hey.
shit, and they still get down.
Shout out
Yeah.
the Raiders,
They
man.
still let you fight.
Shout out the Raiders. I'm glad y'all fucking leaving. Man. Fuck out of here, bitch ass niggas.
I mean, I think it's kind of the worst franchise to
but-
put in Vegas, though. Like, they're already known for being the bad boys of the league, and
they
you gonna
got-
put them in
hey,
Vegas.
They put 'em in
They got a
Sin City.
fucking jail in their stadium
They
with a
do.
courthouse. Yeah. So
Oh, they're gonna get all that bail money.
and what's crazy is that shit look like the Death Star. So it just, I mean, that's just perfect, man. That's a nice ass stadium, though.
Yeah,
I
it's
ain't
gonna be
even
crazy
front.
stadium.
I probably will never go to it.
You know they
but
had this
you know
shit
what I
on your
mean?
guys' stadium, that weak ass Levi's stadium.
Levi's is cool. It's
They're sharing the parking lot with Great America ass
Levi's
niggas.
is cool, but they should have made it a dome, man.
Yeah, they should have, dude.
They should have, but they didn't take the fucking weather into consideration when they built it.
I mean, even when they have concerts there, a dome would have worked better still, too, for concerts. I mean, the concerts are cool, the outdoors, but you lose a lot of audio in that shit. Like,
I haven't been to a concert there yet. I've been to a lot of Mexico soccer games there, and just Niner. Shit, I proposed
Yeah.
to my wife there, man.
damn.
Yeah, Levi's Stadium.
During a football game or a soccer game?
It was during. It was in. I want to say.
And then they had a
it
little
was-
skeet skeet in the bathroom. I just proposed, get out.
Shit, it was like 2016, 2015. I don't really remember, but yeah, it was at an Arizona game. Shit was crazy, man. It's probably one of the
Damn.
bizarre, craziest days of my
Now,
life.
I'm gonna tell you this: you guys better hope you keep everybody and get better, because Kyler Murray's coming for you guys, man.
We're
He's
gonna be
coming.
all right, man.
That team's young and fun, man.
Yeah, so is Nick Bosa though.
yeah.
So,
Good luck.
and if we can get his brother, then that's even crazier.
They took a championship, NFC championship team to an overtime game. You feel me? I mean, that says something. In the first year, I had no faith in him because he's like 2 feet tall. But I mean, he's alright.
Yeah, I like
Oh,
how he
yeah.
runs. He runs funny. He makes
Hey,
me laugh.
yeah.
That's the enjoyable part about the
He's
game.
like- it's like mini mode on like Madden or something.
He looks like a
It's crazy.
midge, just like a little midge,
A little
just
midge,
right there, just little run, just
running around.
Get a little hops. He looks like the little midges that they use in Madden for the harvest.
yeah.
You know what I
You play the tall team and the
You know
little
what I mean?
team.
Kyler
Kyler Murray's just regular.
Hey, I would shout out Madden, but fuck you, man.
Hey, I boycotted Madden this year.
You've been doing
Yeah.
me dirty for
You know what
the
I'm
past
saying?
2
Everybody
seasons,
thought I'd
man.
come back. I still ain't came back.
Change your fucking pack odds, man.
Never once have I
gave up
came
halfway
back.
For all the
through the
algorithms.
season.
Fuck
It was,
your algorithms.
It was emotional for me, man. It was like breaking up with probably your wife. You feel me? Because it's probably the longest commitment I've had in my life to anything. I've been playing Madden since fucking Sega Genesis when John Madden
Hey,
was
but
on
if
the
you
cover.
think about it, man, Madden like your wife, man, because she be draining your money.
Yeah. I mean, before Ultimate Team, I just used to do the franchise shit. I got into Ultimate Team because of Cube. And, I spent some money.
I
One
mean, if
year
you got a
spent
crazy wife, though, you know what I mean? My wife don't like that, but...
Clear that up, dog.
you know, but...
My baby wants my baby kids.
Nah, just on some real shit. On some real shit, you know, you got yourself one of them, you know what I mean, Gucci down bitches. Then good luck.
Nah, fuck that. Yeah, but I mean, Madden. I played that shit since Sega Genesis. Madden was on the cover. Then we came to PS. I was on Game Day. I was always a Game Day fan, but I still stuck with Madden. You always had to have
NFL
Madden.
Streets, baby.
You know,
NFL Street 2.
Madden was
Best one
man
ever.
though. Madden was part of my whole entire childhood, man. It was part of shit. Every house you went to, everyone had Madden, and you had to play, or else you were a bitch. Straight up, didn't matter. Didn't matter if you were good. You just had to play. If you tried to play that, well, I'm not that good. What the fuck? Here, I'll take it easy on you. Nah, nigga, I'm putting up 80 on you. I ain't taking it easy. But
You know what they need to bring back?
I had to boycott that shit. Go
Fight Night.
2K. Oh, fair.
Yep.
For
we
the
need
Switch.
it.
Yep.
We need
I
it.
For the Nintendo Switch.
I wouldn't say for the Nintendo Switch, but I'll say bring back fucking
No,
Fight
no.
Night.
No, bring it back for all
bring it back
consoles,
for all
man.
consoles, but for the
Yeah.
Nintendo Switch, man, bro,
Yeah.
we can do it for whatever. We
Fight
can do it-
Night,
we can
dog.
do
With
it
the
for
with the
whatever.
fight. Here's the thing, though.
Put
All
the
the
one
you,
name into business.
you need to bring back all the legendaries, and then obviously include the new eras. Because I mean, the last Fight Night, I don't even know. Cube, look it up. When was the last Fight Night?
I think it was the De La Hoya one.
I think it was that champion one where you had like the storyline or whatever.
30?
09? The last Fight Night was 09? He just Fatboy just fucking freestyled that off the top of his head. I don't know, man. Fact check that motherfucker,
Fact check
man.
it. Fight Night. The
But,
last Fight Night game.
Oh, was it the boxing?
I want to say it was the De La Hoya one, but I could be wrong.
Nah,
man.
Del Hoya was like PS
Championship 2011.
2011.
Years
Damn.
off.
All right, so it's been fucking 9 years. They still ain't got it. In those 9 years, all these extra fighters are put in here. You got Terrence Crawford, Earl Spence. You got the young boys like Haney. You got
G.
Lomachenko.
You know what
got
never
Triple
changes
G.
though? Pacquiao.
And what's that other dude? What's that other dude that fuck?
You got all the Wilder, Joshua Ruiz, and the heavyweights to fight Muhammad Ali.
that
Wilder
dude
and
who fought
Tyson.
Canelo, the little Arabian looking dude.
Amir
fucking
Khan?
Amir Khan.
Yeah, nah, fucking who was the
That
other?
boy has 10 chin on that game, dog. He gonna
Yeah.
get slapped.
Who was the other one just exactly like him too? The old ass fighter.
Oh, Prince Nassim?
Yep.
Man, Prince Nassim was sleep Amir Khan, bro. Ever put him in the same sentence, man?
They both didn't have that chin though.
Huh? No, Nassim was cool, but I mean, he got a little older, and he got his ass handed to him. But for a while, well, I guess you can't really say he had chin because he didn't really get touched.
But then again,
Kinda like,
Roy if you
Jones.
look at them, they're all like boxing. Everybody's done by age of 30.
Except for Mayweather, the fucking GOAT. And I'll argue anybody on that point. Y'all can pick Muhammad Ali, whoever you want, no disrespect. But I think Mayweather's a GOAT by far in every fucking way of boxing.
Fuck that, Rocky Marciano, legend. Started the whole game. Don't give a fuck.
I mean, Wilder has a chance to do something crazy because he could beat Mayweather's 50-0, but the knockout percentage would make it amazing. If he fights Joshua, and if he just clears out heavyweights, he's already fought. If he beats Fury and knocks him out, he already beat Ortiz twice and knocked him out. So all he's got to do is pretty much knock out Joshua, Ruiz, maybe Usyk just came up, and Dillian White just to shut him up. He does that, he's a legend. He'll probably be like 55-0 with like 52 knockouts. That would be crazy. But he didn't fight as many champions as Mayweather. He's not as accurate. He doesn't have as good defense. He doesn't do anything.
Rocky Marciano, 49-0, 43 knockouts. That's still not as good as fucking Wilder.
I mean, yeah, Rocky Marciano's cool, but like, who'd he beat?
He beat everybody that tried to start.
Nah. He did a lot of...
Definitely different era. But and everybody should be respected. But we can't. It goes back to that comparison, man. Of
He was
LeBron,
fighting people with steroids.
I mean, the Kobe, and the Jordan. You know what I mean? Like, you can't compare the two, man. It's two different leagues.
See,
I want a steroid
different
league
See,
for
but
every sport.
Yeah, there should be... Yeah.
I want a
Just go over
steroid league
there.
for every
Yeah.
sport.
Oh,
Every sport. I
It's
don't
just-
give a fuck
it-
what
you
it
know,
is.
it's
XFL.
I'll
the
take
same
a
thing that
fucking
we compare.
swimming
We
on
compare
steroids.
Bob Sapp, Frank Shamrock.
See, but here's
you know
the
what I mean,
difference,
to-
though. Here's the difference.
To the niggas now,
The
man.
beautiful thing about boxing, it really hasn't changed much
No,
since
no,
it
no.
started.
Well,
there is no
because-
rule changes to say
because
it was
it's-
hard to tell.
That's why Rocky
It's
Marciano's the
straight
best.
hands. It's straight hands.
Because it's more technical.
The only
than
thing that
it is
changed was the
anything
equipment.
else.
That's
You know
it.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
more technical than anything.
Yeah.
Boxing. It's
Everything
not
it just became
freestyle,
faster.
man.
It just came faster. That's it.
But I'm saying, like,
It's a lot faster.
every single league from NBA to NFL, you could say, well, 1910, this rule was here, and it changed, and this changed, and this changed. Like, NBA, there's been a million rule changes. There's been a three-point line. In boxing, nothing's changed. In boxing, all the rules are the same. No headbutting, no biting, and just put these gloves on. The only thing that changed was the gloves and the girdles.
I
and the
want to see
equipment.
those niggas going to bare knuckle fighting.
Oh,
Ooh, yeah,
That's
that's where it's
what
at.
I wanna see.
See, and when
Yeah, but
watching
that
that shit, it's just
scar
like,
tissue-
ooh, it's like, ooh,
that scar
it's
tissue?
crazy watching that
Breaking
shit.
fucking skulls, man.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. I feel like that's going backwards.
Nah,
It's
it's
probably
more.
healthier for
Most
the
of these
hands.
niggas already started off bare knuckle boxing. They made it to the big time. Why would you go back to something that pays you less and is more destructive to you?
You know why? Because it's all about that fucking primal instinct of knocking somebody out with your bare fucking hands.
I think
Who needs some
bare knuckle
fucking-
boxing is for niggas that can't make it in the real organizations. Bro.
Hey,
Nah.
Artem Labov, that fool's alright.
It's for people who aren't scared to get
But he
hit.
got cut. He got
It's for
cut
people
from.
who want to fight.
He got cut from UFC, and that was the next best thing he could do.
If you wanna
Polly,
fight, alright,
he's
we
not a
don't need
fucking
no blood,
factor.
we'll
It's the
just
next
fight.
best thing.
Polly Magliani or whatever the fuck his name
Yeah.
is.
He's cool.
Fucking
I like him as a
Guido.
commentator, man.
I hate Guidos.
Oh damn!
I'm just kidding. I love everybody.
No, he
Why
doesn't.
did anybody fucking call him a culture vulture when he had them dreads though?
Hey man, there ain't no such thing as a culture vulture, man. Unless you're making money off shit and you really ain't down with it. If
Well,
you're
you
down
know-
with it, you're allowed to. Fuck it. That's just stupid. Everyone just wants a reason to fucking bitch nowadays. It's a problem with everybody, man. Fuck that. Stop being a fucking sucker. Suck it up. Stop being a bitch. That's why we need more dads. This is what happens when women get to raise kids by themselves. They start acting like women.
They leave their son sucking on the tea till they're 10.
Until they 10, man. Fucking
That right,
milkshakes. That right, cute. I mean, that's a whole nother topic. That'll probably be a whole nother podcast, one that'll really piss people off. So I'll save all that, how I really feel about that. This is a sports one. But as far as when it comes to fighting, I think it's very easy to compare eras. It's the same amount, other than like today's era, they do less rounds.
You can't compare basketball the same.
You can't. No other sport can you compare.
Or
But
baseball.
fighting, it's been fighting. It's been the same rules. It's the same exact rules it was in 1800s.
Can we bring back fucking gladiator fighting, man? Just like gladiators. You know what I
Can we
mean?
just allow open use of
But
fucking
hold
steroids in
up,
baseball?
hold up.
This
Listen,
doesn't really affect anything.
listen. Can we create a gladiator sport to the death
Ooh,
with
I'm
prison
with that.
inmates?
I'm with that.
Like
Yeah.
death row inmates. These niggas are gonna die.
I mean,
and
fuck
be
it,
in prison
yeah,
all
if you're
day.
down. Hey, so if you beat
Anybody
them,
who
you
has
get
a
to
life
go?
sentence or death
Nah,
sentence.
nah. If
Or you get 10 years off?
Life or death.
Nah,
Life or death. And
nah.
then you get like
you get a year's supply of pizza or some shit.
yeah,
know what I
You're
mean?
still locked up for
Yeah.
life? You just risked your whole life and killed another man?
like death race.
Yeah.
Like death race.
Yeah, you know what I mean. You get a perk, nigga. Like it still doesn't like justify.
Hell no,
the-
you catch another charge for another murder.
Nah,
nigga.
nah,
we can't let you go out for
that
sure.
doesn't matter because the other dude's already in there with
Yeah,
you.
but you can get
And
anything
that
you want
fool's
off
already gonna
commissary.
die, too. So if
How
you
many
rape
ramen you
30
want?
babies, it doesn't justify killing one dude, man.
The 30. All right.
It doesn't.
So we got
the
the
baby-
baby.
you get out
We
of
got
it.
the baby killer number one with
You
30
get,
babies.
you get
Then
a
we got
year's
number two
supply
with
of pizza
35.
before
Who
you
wins?
die.
A year's supply of pizza? That's not even worth that.
I mean, you get one wish, man.
Wow.
You can get one
never know
wish,
when it's
and
worth
freedom
somebody.
cannot be it.
No. If that was the case, I'm locked down. I'm never getting out. I'm in there for life. We gonna get in that gladiator shit. I'm just gonna drop everything. Like, go for it, bro. I'm done.
Everyday
I don't want to go
conjugals.
back and be at pizza.
You get
I got half my
conjugals?
arm.
Everyday conjugals.
Yeah.
You get one wish, nigga.
Yeah, but what
Everyday
if-
conjugal visits.
Yeah, but what if the first thing that happens in that gladiator sport is you get your dick chopped off?
Oh.
You ain't got no conjugal visits for you.
I still got fingers. I ain't gonna turn gay.
No, wait, now are we gonna use like? Are we gonna say what type of weapons though? We talking like baseball bats or like blades?
I mean, he said gladiator. That's fight to the death he's talking about. It's gotta
Yeah.
be blades. It's
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
be
talking about
blades.
fucking blades, Trinity fucking blades, spears, katanas, nigga.
Somebody's gonna
mace.
keister out a fucking knife out of nowhere.
Keister out of knife?
out of nowhere.
Damn.
All right, I'm sorry. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
hey, I mean, if,
You don't want the shit on blades, homie. You
don't look at me, little puppet.
Even if I die, you're gonna die too.
Nah, I don't know, man. I'm just saying we should like stop paying for all these people who are in prison
I mean, I just
and let them just
Can I
kill
get
each
my
other
nigga
in
down?
jail.
You got your dad. What do you mean? This is my dad.
fuck. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, as long as they're signing up for
We
it, fuck
paid
it.
for all that.
Who's
We
up for
paid
next
for
round?
all those people.
You got the next round?
Yeah, no, I don't even have. I don't have my shit on me.
Huh.
But is it on?
Yes, all right.
Obviously we're high as fuck. All we do is dab. I really hardly smoke weed anymore. I just dab.
You gonna hit it though?
I am. I'm waiting.
You gotta wait.
Oh, I don't have to wait for it to melt.
Yeah, you don't.
Now it's dead.
All right, and we're using a portable e-nail. It is the Torch by Yokin with the ceramic bowl, so you get more flavor than the fucking coil. Fuck a coil.
It's all about flavor.
Yep. If you can't taste your dab, you're wasting it.
If you shit too hot, stop smoking.
Yeah, and if you got a baby lung, just take a Mex dab.
Look, man, I was only born with one lung, and it was a baby lung. I gotta find a Nemo lung, man. But I'm still down to smoke, no matter what.
I'm pretty sure this fool fucks sheep.
Hey, I mean, you can't judge me for my sexual preference. Whatever I choose, I don't have no control of my sexual desires, and I'm in no responsibility for anything that happens in my sex life. Thank you.
and the coronavirus you do get from animals, so this fool is sick.
Hey, man.
So you never know.
And the fucking Modelo virus, you get it from fucking sick ass fools.
The Mandela? I thought you got it from being from Africa.
Mandela? Damn.
I ain't going to Africa no more.
So we've been smoking some good shit, obviously. I guess that's a pretty good run. Probably to end it right there, so we get to our little session. You don't have to hear all the coughing. It's just a little test run. If it's bullshit, let us know. If it's somewhat listenable to, or we need to do something different and take some pointers, it's the first one. So let me know everything. And I'm not a sensitive bitch, so even if you're like, y'all niggas is trash and you should die, and your mom should get ran over by a reindeer, I'm just gonna say, all right.
I would say
Your
thank
mom
you.
got ran
Don't let
over
the
by
door
a
hit your
reindeer.
vagina on the way out.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And if you got dabs, link in the description. Send us shit.
Send this shit.